This video will show you the difference between a sentence, a paragraph, and an essay. Here you see a sentence. A sentence begins with a capital letter. It has a subject and a verb. It has usually just one idea, and it ends in a period. So it gives some information, but not a lot of information. Then we have a paragraph. And this paragraph, and all paragraphs, have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. The introduction is highlighted in yellow. Rosa Parks was an important person in the civil rights movement. So that tells us who the paragraph is about, Rosa Parks, and what this paragraph is about, what it's going to tell us about, and it's going to tell us about how she was an important person in the civil rights movement. Then the body, which is highlighted in blue, gives more information about Mrs. Parks, where she was born, what kind of work she did, and that she protested giving up a seat in a segregated bus. And then the conclusion of this paragraph is she helped start the Montgomery bus boycott. So a paragraph has an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. An essay also has an introduction, a body, and a conclusion, but the introduction is not a sentence, it's a paragraph. The body is at least one paragraph, and the conclusion is not just one sentence, but an entire paragraph. So an essay is a minimum of 3 paragraphs, but it can be many more paragraphs depending on how much information you want to write about. So here we have in the introduction some information about Mrs. Parks in her early life. You'll notice that the first sentence, Rosa Parks was an important person in the civil rights movement, is still the first sentence. And we call that the thesis statement. So it's the main idea of the entire essay. So it's not just about the first paragraph, but it tells us about the entire essay. That paragraph tells us about her early life, and then the body of the paragraph tells about her experience with the bus boycott. And then the last paragraph talks about her life until her death. So this essay gives us even more information than just a paragraph on Rosa Parks. We'll be working more on this in class, so if you have any questions, just let me know.